All right, cool. I think we're ready. I did that quick. I wasn't really supposed to stream today, so may not have very many viewers. Plus, it's a holiday weekend here in the United States of America. Oh shit! I just spilled things all over myself. I forgot how full my soda was. All right, I'll be right back. Need a paper towel. Stay there. Alright. I cleaned up. Think I'm gonna survive. Awesome. Let's get into it. Okay, so if you haven't been here before, we're doing a tour of languages, 12 languages in 4 weeks, 1 week per language grouping. We are on our final week. We have done 9 languages so far. We have done C, C++, Zig, Scheme, Common Lisp, Racket, Standard ML, Haskell, and OCaml. We even fit in an extra day of OCaml because we're just that good. And now, the time no one's been waiting for. Dependently typed week. if you think meta languages are crazy, just wait and see. So this week we are starting on Coq, and then we're doing Agda. I love this to mix those two, Agda and Idris. So let's get into it. I think we did enough OCaml review in the last stream, so if you don't know where we ended with OCaml, it's in the last stream. You'll just have to look up the VOD or the vid. Okay. Awesome. This is probably the worst time to stream in certain ways because besides that it's a holiday. Europe, it's like, I mean, I don't know. We can catch like a good part of Western Europe, but it's starting to get late for Europe. It's in the middle, you know. It's 4 a.m. in Australia. It's not the best time in the world, but that's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing with Coq, so it will probably be beneficial that there's not a lot of people here, to be honest with you. Not to mention the amount of viewers. I mean, the amount of jokes will be a lot less, so that maybe is a good thing. We'll see what happens. Okay. So we're going to start with some Wikipedia like we always do. That looks good. Coq is an interactive theorem prover first released in 1989. It allows for expressing mathematical assertions, mechanically checks proofs of these assertions, helps find formal proofs, and extracts a certified program from the constructive proof of its formal specification. Not bad. Coq works within the theory of the calculus of inductive constructions, a derivative of the calculus of constructions. Coq is an automated theorem prover, but includes automatic theorem proving tactics, procedures, and various decision procedures. The Association for Computing Machinery awarded Thierry Coquand, I guess, Gerard Huet, I don't know how to say that, Christine Pauline Moring, Bruno Barras, Jean-Christophe Filiater, Hugo Herbelin, Chetan Murthy, Yves Berthaud, and Pierre Casteron, all very badly done, with the 2013 ACM Software System Award for Coq. The name Coq is a wordplay on the name of Thierry Coquand. Yeah, okay, I get it. Okay, yep. Calculus of Constructions, or COC, and follows the French computer science tradition of naming software after animals. Coq, in French, meaning rooster. And let it be known, that's what this means when we say it. Alright. Now, let's just look up. How do you actually say coq in French? Let's see. We're double checking our pronunciation because I knew it was the French word for rooster, but we're double checking. This might be loud. I forgot. I don't know if I fixed it.
Coq.
It is coq, basically. Yeah, it's
Coq.
We would just say coq. All right. That's how it goes. Damn it, Nightshade's here on Cock Day. Unbelievable. All right. Written in OCaml, by the way. You guys can't see that, can you? Let's see. There we go. Here we go. Written in OCaml. Okay. There it is. Very good. I'll just tweet that out for the sake of all the people. Did my thing really not update? Oh, no, it's just Twitter that didn't update on the preview. Lame. Okay. 1989. So let's see how this works. Again, I don't know what we're gonna actually be able to do with it yet. We're just exploring still. Okay. We know that it's quite French. They do have a learn cock in Y minutes. We already read that. Okay. Here we go. Here's the homepage. Coq is a formal proof management system. It provides a formal language to write mathematical definitions, executable algorithms, that's what I'm hoping for, and theorems together with an environment for semi-interactive development of machine-checked proofs. Typical applications include the certification of properties of programming languages. Nice. The formalization of mathematics. Okay. And teaching. The reference manual and the standard library documentation are the primary documentation for Coq. However, to learn about Coq, we recommend starting with a tutorial or a book, such as those listed on the documentation page. Alright. So, should I click tutorials and books or documentation page? Same exact link. Nice. Puppy, there's nobody here. There's not going to be anybody here for a long time. It's just you and me for like 5 days. Yeah. Just you and me for 5 days. This dog. I don't know if he gets it yet. Alright. Nice. 5-day stream. Yeah. These books and long tutorials were written by experienced Coq users and teachers. Okay. Coq art? Coq. My French. I'm sorry. Hasn't been used since college. It's very bad. Okay. Okay. This is a little low. Sorry for the mic hit. By low, I mean small. There we go. Let's just read through these, see if there's anything worthwhile. I'm not going to read them all out loud. Use your own eyes. Okay, textbook, book, 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 and book. Okay. Well, okay, so those were all long. There we go. Look at this. from one of the creators, I believe, if I remember right. I believe Yves is one of the creators. Berto. Berto? Yeah, there it is. Yves Berto. He, she, they. They're in there. So we have learn X and Y minutes. That's cool. I wonder if this is created by somebody that we care about. Philip Zucker. All right. No, but that's okay. This sounds perfect. Let's try this in a Coq in a hurry. Okay, okay. How's this work? Can I open this in my own little thing? Okay. Come on, guys. How can I just download this as a PDF and then open it in Brave? Ah, download. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta find it. All right, here we go. Let's try maybe there. Can I go over it all? I guess I need to do it this way. No. Frustrating. Problem with PDFs. I want it to go to the side. Other way. No, it's not gonna happen. All right. Let's just see what this is about. See if this is gonna help us. These notes provide a quick introduction to the Coq system and show how it can be used to define logical concepts and functions and reason about them. Ron. Damn it, Ron. Yeah, I know. 50 pages. This is the quick introduction. Oh man. Expressions and logical formulas. I guess we need to actually get it like installed on our system first before we try to use it. That might make sense. OS X apps on Linux. What are you doing to do that? Like why? Well, I mean, I know why, because you're bored. But, like, it won't work. Nice. All right. Let's get some Coq, guys. You know, we don't talk a lot about the LGBTQ part tag on this stream, but you know, this might be the most queer stream I've done. Only simple hello world type GUIs will work. Good times. Okay. Yeah, web browser is kind of like hello world. I agree. It's web browser, hello world, same thing. I mean, I'm sure if you just looked at the lines of code in like Chromium, that would explain it. I mean, to be fair, Chromium has to fit in a hell of a lot of obfuscated spyware, but hey, Scottish. How's it going? Nightshade. Slacking, Nightshade. Totally slacking. Yeah, just talking about obfuscated spyware in Chromium, naturally. Because, you know, it's not like Google's just going to put free software out there and then for it to not somehow produce data for them one way or another. I don't know if that's really in Chromium. I'm pretty sure it's in Android. Regardless, I think there's been a few researchers that have talked about, like, you know, the, like, what is it called? What's the Android alternative? I mean, there's been a few of them over the years. I think it starts with a C. I don't remember, but yeah, I think, you know, they've done a lot of research there, trying to rip out all the Google stuff, and it's still there. Yeah, Starship sucks sometimes. What was the issue I had with Starship? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember where it broke for me, and then I just had to, like, go to something new. Oh, it was with ZellaJ. That's what it was. Just triggered Rond. Starship plus ZellaJ plus my Mac equals not working. Or Alacrity. I don't know. I mean, it was on Alacrity. Okay. Let's get this installed. The Coq platform provides an easy way to install Coq and a consistent set of packages. Yeah, exactly, Ron. My Mac is cursed. We all know that. Beginners are encouraged to use one of the binary installers. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Oh, that's cool. They actually... So I knew it was written in OCaml because we just read about it. But they actually... You install additional packages with OPAM. Interesting. Smart of them to just use the actual OCaml package manager so that they don't have to do something dumb for themselves. Hey, Bitmap, what's up? Not home? Working? At the office? Or maybe you work at home. I imagine you work at home. I mean, does anybody... Better dock that cock, Nightshade. I'm just gonna NB4 every joke, basically. Okay. Windows and Mac OS installers. You're at your parents to see the new cat. Nice. Exactly. Oh, God. Mac OS Intel installer. That's me. Alright, let's see what we've got. Alright. 2023-08. Nice. So we just got a release in August. Yeah, Intel, like the old day thing. When I lived in New Mexico, I was 30 minutes away from an Intel plant. You know, cheap labor, New Mexico. Cheap real estate, cheap labor, aka Intel plant. No, they'd actually had that location for, I don't know, 30 plus years. I knew a guy that worked at Intel there for like 25 years, and then they laid him off, type of thing. Classic. He was in purchasing or something like that. I mean, You built your career on purchasing. Did you really think that was going to last? All right. Sorry, that's rude. All right, let's open this DMG. Okay, so we've got a DMG. We've got all sorts of things. I don't understand what they're doing here. Okay. Drag the application on the link to the applications folder. Okay. You like that bright screen? Is that bright enough for you guys? It's true. I mean, there's not a lot that's going to happen in M. We don't have a lot going on. How do you know I don't have a background in intuitionistic type theory, Bitmap? I find that very offensive. Yeah, lights up your room. I mean, look at how much brighter my face is. Let's see. We go black. It's okay. It's not that much brighter. It is brighter though. Okay. Drag the clock. No, not quite. Oh, message. Hold on. Partner's making sure that I have the dog with me while I stream. I do. Doggo is knocking on your door. Classic. That happens in Norga a lot, I bet. Just random dogs knock on your door. All right. I better take a picture of the dog to prove that he's just resting here. You guys can't see him. Let's see. Is this going to look really good? There he is. He's just resting. He's fine. Unbelievable dogs. Unbelievable. Okay. Tomorrow we're going to set up. I'm going to do stream setup in the morning. So my family's gone for 5 days. Well, till Tuesday night. I don't know. I don't feel like counting those days. It's something like 5 days. And so yeah. So we're gonna do a bunch of stream setup tomorrow morning. Pretty much. I mean, I do have to work Monday and Tuesday. So I've got some extra stuff to set up and try out and see if it's any good that I bought like on Black Friday deals. So we've got a cheap Anchor mic, camera, not mic, camera. There's a lot of glare there because the stupid white screen. All right, this is what we're doing. So tomorrow morning I'm going to set this up. It's still really glary. Yeah, we'll see what it's like. I mean, you know, Anchor, they're just trying to put enough features. It's a 2K HD webcam. So we'll set that up tomorrow. I'm thinking that's probably going to be the doggo cam for this week. And then I got this because I thought it looked cool. It might be absolute trash, but I got it like 50% off, and it's like this huge wide lens thing. It might be trash, but I figured we might as well try it, see if it's any better. So we'll probably do that. What else are we gonna do? I got some power line adapters to see if it will improve my internet speed at all. Since I'm in an apartment, it might suck. I tried my old ones and it really sucked. I'm gonna try these and see if they're any better. If these don't work, these are like new ones, and I think Scottish was the one that told me. Snowball or Yeti is on sale. Yeah. I think those are great USB mics in general for low cost, easy setup. I actually just use a blue, their XLR. I don't remember what it's called. I forget what their XLR mic is called. Like the $250 one. I have one of those. We already had it for vocal recording for my partner, because they do singing stuff, and so I already had all this set up, so I didn't have to buy a mic. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought a compressor mic. I would have bought a dynamic mic, probably. Probably would be a little bit better. Okay, so we're gonna try out the cameras, and then we're gonna try out. Let's see. I've got. They're both TP-Link, and probably the only difference is the amount of ports. But I think Scottish was the one that told me to do these. So we're gonna see if there's any difference between the two. Most likely it's just the fact that the 2000 has 2 gigabit Ethernet ports on it, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not very good at this stuff, so like, since I have the whole MIMO thing, could I conceivably put 2 Ethernet cables into the input from my router and then just take one out and put it into my Ethernet adapter and conceivably get more bandwidth? I don't know if that's how it works. I'm bad at network stuff. So anyway, we'll probably set up cameras, set up those in the morning, and then I'll probably set up a table over here and just put the TV on it so that it's not in the box forever, because otherwise it's going to stay in the box until I feel like installing a mount in the wall above the keyboard, and that's probably going to take a while. So I'm going to work on the office in the morning. Just do it on stream so that I actually do it. That's my idea. Blind Banana, if you followed with this amazing dialogue, then I appreciate you very much. No, but really, thanks for the follow. We are going to get into Coq here. Okay. So we installed the binary. Let's blind you one more time and actually read this. So you drag the app into the applications folder, and then you put the shell command opens a terminal with environment variables set up to use the installed version of Coq. Just drag it to your desktop. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's fine. What do you think, Rond, since I know you're into all this stuff, what do you think of the Shure, the cheap Shure SM? It's like $150 USB mic. I'm not going to get it because I already have an XLR thing, so I might as well use that. But I'm calling you more knowledgeable about, I don't know if you'd even consider it audiophile. I think it's the Shure MV7. I can't remember. Something like that. It might be that. It looks just like the SM whatever 57B, whatever it's called. Except it's USB. SM7B, yeah, that one. I know SM50s. Okay, yes. Yes, I'm aware. You know I'm always going to say things wrong. I put a B after it on purpose, okay? It's the dynamic one. Yeah, he is. Unfortunately, he's a mod. Okay. Okay, yeah, alright, let's do this. I keep forgetting to. Alright, so let me drag Coq to applications, and then I guess I'll drag command to desktop, and we did it. 3 gigabytes, 2.78 gigabytes. Unbelievable. And then we might have to deal with our import here. Okay, here we go. It's still copying. I don't feel like sharing the whole Finder malarkey. Okay, it did it. We're ready. We're so ready for this. Okay. And I know this is just going to be very disappointing in many ways. All right, let's switch over to coding, and let's try to make this work with the IDE here, assuming that it's going to load up an IDE for me. What am I doing? Mac OS screen capture. Coq. Okay. And yeah, stupid Mac. I have to right click open, of course. What? Where did it? Okay, now it's opening. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're on version 30.0.0. We're living on the edge. Okay, so it's on MSI. Whoa, there's my whole desktop. You see everything. Everything that I see. Alright. And then I forget what I'm doing. I'm getting there. Oh yeah. We're grabbing method. Let's do application capture, because that will be the easiest to deal with. And we'll do Coq Proof Assistant. Okay. And then why aren't you working? You should be working. You're supposed to be an adult? That's too bad, isn't it? Really? Really? Why aren't you working? It's literally right there. Effing OBS. I can't believe you. You'll show my Mac bar up at the top. You won't even show the whole thing. It just shows the Apple. It doesn't even show everything else that's there. Okay. So obviously this is fucked. Oh, that's why. I figured it out. It's my fault. Really surprising, I know. But surprisingly, it is my fault. Okay. No, give me the thing I want. Okay. Anywhere? No, maybe it's not my fault, actually. Come to think of it, it might not be my fault. Transform. Let's reset the transform, and if we can't get this to show up anywhere, no matter where we drag it to. Yeah, I mean, you see where my cursor is? It should be, maybe you guys can't see my cursor. It should be showing, but it's not. Unbelievable. Okay, let me try a different way of capturing it. I'm gonna try just window capture and see if this works. Okay, that works. I'm gonna see if there's a dark mode, but you know, you never know with these things. We might actually be dealing with this. Why can't you get bigger? Really? You can't get bigger? There we go. Okay. That's bigger. Okay. There's no dark mode. Oh my god, bitmap. This is going to be painful for everybody. I don't think it's that big, but yes. It is a TV in a box. I just haven't opened it. 43 inch. Crystal UHD. It's I got it for free for I upgraded my daughter's phone. Yeah, I don't like big TVs. TVs are too big these days. I upgraded my daughter's Samsung to the latest Samsung, and Verizon gave me a free TV. I mean, Verizon and Samsung, who even knows? You're absolutely right, Dragon. It's very appropriate. Okay, let's see if we can get text size bigger at least. And let's just double check. Like, we absolutely appreciate bitmap, but we just got to make sure that there's no dark mode. But most likely there's not, because academics don't care about things like that. Okay. There's zoom in and zoom out. That I don't think that's what I want. Preferences. You guys can't see the preference window because application capture wouldn't work. Colors. Okay. Language. Highlighting style. Okay. Editor. Auto completion. Emacs PG key bindings. All right, we could try that. It looks like they literally don't have Vim key bindings. We'll deal with Emacs key bindings. Okay, so I'm annoyed that you guys can't see this. All right, let's just. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We don't have to spend a long time with this. You can set all the colors for things that are just so freaking. Excuse me. So freak. Okay, I'm just gonna share it. What the hell? This doesn't have to take a certain amount of time. Mac OS screen capture. Prefs. Let's just call it random. Then I can just change this to things that I want to change it to. We're gonna do window capture, and we're gonna do. There we go. Customizations. All right. Wait, what's wrong? The volume of screen cap? Oh, really? Okay. I can fix that. Hold on one second. Turn your volume down for a second. Wait. Is it this that's loud? There shouldn't be anything loud right here. What the hell? Then why was it so loud? Let me just check all my volumes real quick. This is showing the whole screen because that's my Mac mode. I don't know. There's my MSI screen. They're just random things. I thought I fixed all this. I think I did. Well, tell me what's so loud. Oh, okay. All right. There could have been a couple things that were really loud. I just muted them. Okay. Yeah. There is a Coq LSP. Okay. Bitmap said it's really slow. I don't know. We'll go with this today, and maybe tonight I'll look into setting it up in Emacs. We'll just see what this is like. Sorry for blinding everybody. Anyway, I just wanted to show how dumb this is in some ways, but we'll get to it. So you can change all of these colors, but apparently we can't set it to dark mode. Oh, the Emacs stuff has massive learning curve. Okay. Tags, don't even know what they're talking about. Editor, dynamic word wrap. All right, yeah. Too bad. Emacs stuff has a massive learning curve. Yeah, okay. Default window width. Okay. Okay. Shortcuts. All sorts of good stuff here. MISC. All right. Well, I'm glad we went through all of that. I guess we should turn this up to like probably 18 or something. I don't know if that actually did anything. Oh, apply. Okay, that's better. Let's see. Is that fairly readable? Yeah. Maybe we'll go up to 20. Okay. Good enough for now. There we go. Now you guys can actually read things. Let's see. This is no longer relevant. We'll lock the preview. Okay. What did you do? That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Ron. It's just a curly Q. That's hilarious. Editor specific LSP. Alright, that one's pretty good, Ron. I better save that one. VS Code for now, others experimental. I was gonna say, because Eduardo uses Eduardo RFS, by the way. If you're into Coq, you should probably follow him if you don't already. Let me give him a shout out. Let's hope this is the right user. Let's see. I did it. He uses VS Code for Coq, so I figured it worked okay with VS Code. Sorry for swearing. It's fair. No, he's enjoying the theoretical abstract stuff, but I mean, he's trying to build a real language with it, like, and a language that's practical. I enjoy his streams. You know, we have good discussions. He's interesting. He's smart. Yeah. All right. So I downloaded that. Thanks for that, Rond. We'll close this so that we're not blinded doubly. We'll just be blinded right here. Oh yeah, I don't have auto switch on, so you guys will have to tell me if I forget to switch. Ah, shit. Maybe I should just change auto switch for this, for while we're doing Coq. Yeah, that's probably what I need to do. Automatic scene switcher. We're gonna have to add one for if we click on, there it is, Coq Proof Assistant, we need to go to coding. Okay, close. Now let's test this out. Really? It's not gonna work because I just set it up? Ugh. Fail. Absolute fail in Emacs. Okay. Let me just look at it again real quick. No, it just didn't save. Stupid effing thing. Okay. I just somehow did not add it. Okay, let's delete that. No, it was a skill issue. It was me. Yeah, we can do that. 1 second. Coding. Okay. Plus. There we go. All right. This should actually work now. Okay, sweet. Automatic scene switcher is working. Thank God, because otherwise we're all screwed. And sure, we'll switch to something. You chose ball. All right. You just want to see the dog, don't you? That's why you chose ball. Let's see. I don't know if he's actually going to be in scene. He's still. Nope, he's still not in scene. I can try to get him to move over. He's not actually sleeping, otherwise I wouldn't move him. Come over here. Come over here. Here. Look. Look at how comfortable that is. Look at how comfortable that is. Isn't that just great? Yeah? There's nothing exciting happening out there, I promise. I promise. There's nothing exciting. Ridiculous creature. I'm using... You're not going to approve, Ron. You know you don't approve of any of my tech. I still have the box next to my desk. Pet the doggo? No, that's got to be... You have to use channel points for that. I'm just kidding. I don't actually have one. Okay, fine. But then he's going to want something. He's going to want something. He actually doesn't like being pet all that much. He prefers just cuddling. Doggo petting points. How many points? How many points should a doggo pet be? All right. There you go. All right. Oh dear. Here we go. Oh, you said I forgot about the IEMs. That's the IEMs I'm using. They're 100, at least in the US, they're $110 on Amazon. They're insanely comfortable. It comes with a noise isolating silicone insert, normal silicone inserts, and foam inserts. I'm using the noise isolating ones, and they like I can wear them all day and not care at all. Why did I spend that much? I bought 3. This was the story, actually. I bought 3 different ones, and of course you guys chose the smallest amount. Unbelievable. Yeah, probably not. And you probably mean me, like I wouldn't notice. 1 voter in the poll. Unbelievable. You guys. Where the fuck is channel points in here? Viewer rewards. There it is. Channel points. I guess we'll move this over here. That's hilarious. No, that actually makes sense. Well, then I think 1,000 is reasonable. New custom reward. Pet dog. He isn't always here, and I don't do refunds. All right. Yeah, like Swalker does refunds and KZ EDX Pro. Yeah, I ordered, I don't remember what they were. Let's see. Is Amazon going to dox me? Probably. Well, especially if I go to my order history. I don't remember the ones I ordered. Yeah, it shows my full name. Not like it's not that hard to find my full name. Anyway, it's not like I care that much. I ordered the Bosons, or however the hell you're supposed to say that brand. I ordered a Japanese brand. Not actual IEMs, just in-ear headphones, Final. And I ordered the KZ ZS10s, which were like $50, and the Japanese ones were $50. And both under $5. Oh my god. And I opened these first to try them out first, and then I put them on, and I didn't even open the other two. So I know a lot of people like KZ, but let me pull this down some more. It's bothering me. It's too high. But I put these on. They were so comfortable. The sound was so nice that I didn't even care. And I didn't care that they were $110. I was just like, yep, I'm done. I don't need any other headphones. I'm good. Movie's like, are we actually going to do this or not? That's totally fair today. Let's see how hard this cock gets. Yeah, fair. That's totally fair. We're moving very slow today. It's probably because my family's gone. So I'm just feeling very, very relaxed. All right, so we downloaded Coq in a hurry. I think the real reason they did this, I know they have all these reasonings, is it's really just like a French troll on Americans and how juvenile they are, and that's why they wanted to do this. I'm pretty sure. I think it's just a classic French troll on Americans. All right. French memeing on American sexual repression. How about that for deep thought of the day? All right. I don't know, Rond. I mean, probably that's how you're getting KZ is for $5. I can't get anything for $5 anymore here in the United States of America. What's this? They're looking for a new name. I mean, it probably... I mean, to be honest, this is very, very fair. And while, like, COQ, people are still just, nobody's going to say COQ. Nobody's going to do that. I mean, if they said the pronunciation is Coke, I actually think that might be helpful. Cook? That's not terrible. I mean, they're not. Yeah. I think it's actually reasonable, because I do think that it probably does hurt the adoption of the tool or language, depending on how you define it. Actually, I'll leave that one up, because I think that's a good thing on to keep on the README, because I'll copy all these links to the README later. But I mean, it's stupid, but it's also just like the way that things are, right? This is why we can't have nice things like programming tools called Coq, right there. We're selling a mixer with screens, like a kitchen mixer, Rond. You need to get off of Ali, man. Get off of AliExpress right now. Oh man, unbelievable. The junk that you can find to buy. Oh, like a sound mixer. All right, we'll open this. What the hell? I'm sorry for people that are like, are we actually going to do this? We are going to do this. Just let's humor chat for a second. It's only $2,000 with $303 worth of shipping to the US. Unbelievable. How much is it to ship to Norge? Is it $300? Unbelievable. It does look cool. It does look really cool. You sent an IAM link for your $5 things? All right. Wholesale IEM earphones. $449. 99 cents. What in the world? It's all right. I enjoy the sound quality on these because I paid more for them, right? That's how headphones actually work. It's like all the people wearing Beats that swear that it's the best sound quality they've ever heard. They like them better because they paid more for them, right? Oh, Beats were better before Apple. I don't doubt that at all. And yet, but Beats was it's not surprising that they bought Beats, because, all right, we're really going to get to it after this really good take. It's not surprising that I should have labeled this stream as just chatting, obviously. Beats were worse before Apple. Yeah, Beats is very Apple-esque in the sense that they would never actually share the specs of their headphones. And that's why a lot of audiophiles were just kind of like, meh. But who knows? Okay. I never bought a pair. I ain't that person. Halloween was a month ago, yeah. Okay, cool. So what should we do? We installed Coq. Yay. You can use OPAM. That's cool. They've got Nix packages. No surprise there. Let's try learn Coq in Y minutes. I think this might be helpful. I honestly think my take on the naming the language rename, I think if they just said it's pronounced Coke, people would get on board. I really do. Shit, I can't get this right. Sorry, skill issue. Why won't you let me do this? I think I did this before with learn X and Y, and it just never works the way I want it to. Oh well. We go in for the high Katie, yeah. Sorry. I just spent a hell of a lot of money on tablets for Christmas. We'll see what happens. What are you trying to say about Lisp, Rond? Trying to get personal here? Rond, you're the one that turns this into a just chatting stream. Okay. I bought a Remarkable to try out. And I bought a Remarkable 2. They had the bundle or whatever. And I bought an iPad Pro to try out. I'd never had an iPad. I've literally never owned an iPad. I've owned cheap Android tablets, and that's it. So I bought an iPad Pro 11-inch to try out and a Remarkable 2. We'll probably use both of them during AOC and see what it's like to write on them and stream with them, that whole sort of thing. And then, yeah, I got the Apple Pencil because I wanted to try it out. It wouldn't have been fair to try out the Remarkable with their pencil and not try out the iPad Pro with their pencil, right? That wouldn't have been fair. So we did both, and my partner needs something like that. It's probably going to be like family. We might keep both of them. I don't know yet. It's like $2,000. Did we get the Apple stand? Is that, you mean the one with the keyboard and everything? I didn't actually. I just got the Smart Folio, which I know you can just buy a knockoff one, but I just bought the Apple one. Nice. Yeah, I bought whatever the latest gen is. I don't even know the specs, to be honest. I have a Best Buy card, so they had a 7-hour thing where you could finance it for 24 months for 0%, and I was just like, sure. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I probably should have thrown the Magic Keyboard in there, but I don't know. I'm not going to want to type on it. My partner's probably not going to want to type on it, so I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's do this. Learn X and Y minutes. Coq. Here we go. Hour into the stream, we're finally getting started on the actual language. We'll pretend we spent this whole time on DevInv setup. How about that? The Coq system is a proof assistant. It is designed to build and verify mathematical proofs. The Coq system contains the functional programming language Galena. Oh, I didn't know this. I didn't know they had a different name for their language, and is capable of proving properties about programs written in this language. Coq is a dependently typed language, but then they switched it over. They said the Coq system contains the functional programming language Galena, and then they say Coq is a dependently typed language. Yeah, dragon, exactly. Yeah, let's talk about the weather. All right. This means that the types of the language may depend on the values of variables. In this respect, it is similar to other related languages such as Agda, Idris, F star, Lean, and others. Via the Curry-Howard correspondence, programs, properties, and proofs are formalized in the same language. Coq has developed an OCaml and shares some syntactic and conceptual similarity with it. I didn't know that either. I knew about the developed part, but I didn't know there's some syntactic and conceptual similarity. That's cool. Coq is a language containing many fascinating but difficult topics. This tutorial will focus on the programming aspects of Coq, very cool, rather than the proving. It may be helpful, but not necessary to learn some OCaml first, especially if you are unfamiliar with functional programming. Not a problem here. This tutorial is based upon its OCaml equivalent. The standard usage model of Coq is to write it with interactive tool systems, which operates like a high-powered REPL. Two common such editors are the Coq IDE and Proof General Emacs mode. So that's the one that Bitmap is saying is slow, but we could always try it at some point. Unbelievable. I don't have anything for you. I know. I know. I know. I know. Yeah. Okay. Is that confusing? Yeah, it's confusing, huh? All right. Yoink port mappings? Absolutely, Dragon. Totally fine. Wow, that's actually really impressive, Rond. Very impressive. The standard usage model of Coq is to write it with interactive tool assistants, which operates like a high-powered REPL. Two common such editors are the Coq IDE and Proof General Emacs mode. We already read that. Inside Proof General, Control-C, Control-Enter will evaluate up to your cursor. Ah, so that's what they meant by Emacs/PG bindings. It's Proof General bindings. That's cool. So we can kind of use the Emacs thing. Rond, are you really that insanely tall? Are you serious right now? Are you really that tall? That's so freaking tall. Tall for Americans. Short, average for Norwegians, right? My 50% Norse blood just wasn't enough to give me enough height, I guess. Comments. Comments are enclosed in star and star. It's fine to nest comments. Okay, just like Ocamley. Definition x10. Okay. Definition inc nat x nat equals x plus 1. Okay. Yeah, I think in the US 5.6 is actually pretty average for males in the US for AMABs. Compute 1 plus 1. There exists a large number of vernacular commands for querying information. These can be very useful. Compute 1 plus 1. Compute a result. Okay. Check the type of an expression. This prints information about an object. Print true. Inductive. I mean, it is average is 5'11" really in Norway specifically, or is it like Scandinavia? I'm not surprised. I'm actually not surprised in Norway. Yeah. That's not surprising. I mean, I know it's like US is 5'10" really for males. That's surprising. Yeah, I thought it was shorter than that. Rond is definitely translating units for me. .510 is 178. Yeah. Okay. I'm not that great with that one. I guess it makes sense. I mean, mostly we just say like a meter is 3.3 feet, right? Something like that. 3.2, 3.3. Dill's average. Unbelievable. Hey, bestie mod. Hey. Yeah. Absolutely. I would be happy if I actually learned the metric system. I mean, sure I did in some of my science classes, but, you know, in general, It's just not what we think about. How was Thanksgiving? Was it good? Did you have a nice time? The ribs looked good. Compute 1 + 1, check TT, check the type of an expression, about plus. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, Dragon, but okay, we'll go with it. Print true. They were delish. Awesome. They looked good. Print true. Search net. Okay. Okay. Locate plus. Interesting. Okay. Calling a function with insufficient number of arguments does not cause an error. It produces a new function. Definition: make inc x y equals x plus y. Definition: inc2 equals make inc2 dot. They're basically just saying it's curring. Sure. Definitions can be changed with let in construct. Okay. This is roughly the same to assigning values to. Yeah, we know what let in means. You can do pattern matching. Okay, I like this. Yeah, I know, especially after driving almost 3 hours to the airport. We have an airport near us, but the flights suck. So, you know, if you want crappy flights, you fly out of Knoxville. If you want to actually have decent flights, at least for going anywhere outside of the East Coast, you drive to Nashville. Yeah. We should definitely hang out though. We'll figure out a time. I'll probably drive though. TBH. I like driving. I've got my cruiser. Not a PT cruiser, just a cruiser. It's a Honda Odyssey, actually. It's a dadmobile, but it is extremely comfortable. Okay. Let's just see if we can write FizzBuzz. Really? No? Okay. It does. Can I write an if or a when? I don't know what modulo is. Do they have like a REPL or anything that I guess I would just do it up here? I guess I should figure out how this works. Meeting halfway in Nashville would actually be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of fun. I like Asheville. And they have hippie places that I can eat at, so that's nice. Control C plus Control Enter will evaluate up to your cursor. Okay. So if we try that, let's just see what happens if we say definition X equals 10. And then we press Control C, Control Enter. Really? It's just a lie, basically. Control Enter. No? You don't like that? Really? Control C. Control. Do I have a weird thing on here? I don't know what's up. It still doesn't work. Okay. I don't know how this works. Save, close, run to end, run to cursor. Okay, let's just try run to cursor and see if it does anything. Messages, 0. error 0, jobs 0. Okay. Good. Compute 1 plus 1. Okay. So let's just try a compute x plus 1 dot. For some reason, it's not grabbing control enter. It's really weird. Okay. Run to cursor. The reference compute was not found in the current environment. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Unbelievable. Print information about an object. Print true. Okay, so you can just print things. Can I just print X then? Can I do anything helpful? X plus 10. Let's just try X plus 10 without anything. Okay, that doesn't seem to matter. What if I say print X plus 10? It doesn't like that. It doesn't seem to think that I did anything. Oh, I have to put the dot. Print X dot. What? What the hell? Okay. Print not found. So true. Okay, what am I doing wrong? I mean, they used proof general probably. But like, why are basic things not being found? Yeah, you would think. Okay, let's go to this little guy here. Coq in a hurry. How absolutely gross is it? I mean, it's not surprising, but it's also just like really disappointing that, of course, like females on the internet get harassed for using something. I mean, anything really. It's just so effing stupid. Okay. Expressions and logical formulas. Check true. True prop. Okay. Commands are always terminated by a period. In the following text, in this style is text the user sends to the Coq system, while text in this style is the answer of the system. Okay. Let's just see. Check X. Okay. Why don't I have like anything? Queries. Check. Queries print. Is that really my whole problem? Ha, nice. Love it. It's really just because I missed the dot. Hilarious. Okay. Check X. X is a nat. Nice. Print X dot. Okay, where is it actually printing? In jobs? No. Okay, so printing doesn't seem to matter. Am I crazy? Or does printing not matter at all? Okay, now I'm not even getting the message that I had before. Can I just like do this? No. Okay, interesting, interesting. I don't understand any of this so far. That's okay. All right. Is it because it's already been evaluated? I know. It's totally a light mode thing. No doubt. All right. Let me just try changing something and see. I'm just interested to see x is greater than 9. Sure. I don't know if that's going to work, but we'll just pretend that it does. Check x greater than 9 prop. Okay, interesting. It doesn't print out anything. Okay, sure. Check false, false prop, check 3, 3 nat. Is false just, I don't know, prop's just after all of this. Prop is it's the type, it looks like. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. Some can be read as logical propositions. They have type prop. Yeah. Others may be read as numbers. They have type nat. Others may be read as elements of more complex data structures. You can also try to check badly formed formulas, and in this case, the Coq system returns an informative error statement. Okay. I like that. So check 3 comma 3 equals 5. Okay, so let's try check x is greater than 9 with parens and see what happens. No difference compared to what we had before. I am confused as to why it doesn't print out anything, but sure. Okay. Oh, let's do a, that's what we're supposed to do. X is less than 9. Let's put a false proposition. That might help. Of course, we did check false. It doesn't matter. Check just type checks a value. I already read that, didn't I? I'm just stupid. That's my problem. Okay. Oh yeah, check the type. Right. Compute a result. Right. Okay. Search. Yeah, propositions are not actually booleans. Okay. So all it's doing is it's giving me the type. Okay. Yeah. All right. Fair. Compute factorial 5. Okay. Cool. Well, we kind of know what's happening a little bit. So let's see. Do they have a modulo? Is there like a nice documentation somewhere? Sounds good, Dylan. See ya. Yeah, we're probably gonna continue Coq tomorrow. For a little bit at least. I knew it would be slow going today. So just wanted to see how it goes. Okay, so this gives us types, right? There's definitions, sure. And if we wanted to print, I guess I'm interested in what happens if I do this. Okay. It's printable or smart global expected after print command. That's fine. I was assuming that it would be an error. Oh yeah, but I still never figured out like where it actually prints to. Like I don't seem to be able to see, I don't see standard out or anything like that here. Let's look at Windows. Detach proof, view. It's printing it out x equals 19. Oh, okay. 10. Okay. So you think it's just printing that. Oh yeah, no, you're right. I'm being dumb. You're right, because if I take this line off, it just does that, right? But if I print X, you just got bullied. You're getting proof in DMs. Oh no, Rond. Who's bullying Rond? Nobody bully Rond, okay? Oh, that's pretty rough, Rond. I'm sorry about that. Someone said Rond. That's your little brother. So rude. All right, here we go. Yeah, let's just see if we can actually do this. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh yeah, we were trying to figure out mod. So let's just try. So this is great. We'll just check X. I'm gonna guess it's mod because I believe that's what it is in OCam, right? Nope. Is it modulo? Nope. Is it percent? Nope. Oh, it might be. Probably not. All right, we were going to try to find documentation. Documentation. Okay. Nat doesn't have modulo. Okay. Language extensions, commands. So this is, I would have to do an extension. And they seem to make it seem like adding an extension is hard if you're just using a binary. I don't know if that's true. That's not surprising. Okay. Well, let's just see what happens. Like, let's try compute with X is less than 9 and see what happens with that. 11 is less than equal to 9. Is it? Does it not like clear what I put? Does it track everything I've done so far? Is that why we're suddenly at 11? It doesn't make sense. Print X here. X equals 10. Nope. 11 is less than or equal to 9. How did we end up with 11? Okay. Interesting. X mod 3. Yeah, it doesn't like that. What about division? 10 is less than 9 is equivalent to 11 is less than or equal to 9. Oh, okay. Sure. X less than Y is defined as 11. Yeah, okay. Okay, I get it. Interesting. Unknown interpretation for notation. Okay. How do I divide? Can I divide things? Why aren't you letting me do anything I want to do? Is there like a nicer... There's no division on nats either? Okay. Yeah. A equals nat. So what should I do? Everything I'm trying isn't working. The less than operator returns a type, not a boolean, right? Okay. Okay. Everything I'm trying's not working, guys. I knew this was gonna be like kind of a fool's errand, but I didn't expect it to be this foolish. Or myself to be this foolish, I guess you could say. Nat 3, nat, okay. Okay. Nice. You can extract code to a camel, Haskell, and scheme. That's neat. Uh-huh. I really like that. Compute nat.add. Okay. I don't know if I like their IDE. I'm sure it makes sense to other people. Like, can I get like a nice... Can I get anything? Like, there's no auto completions. There's like nothing. Templates. Okay, very exciting. Okay, I love all of this. Love this. Yeah, I'm pretty underwhelmed at the moment with having to use this. I don't know. Auto completions will not save you. I mean, sure, but at the same time, if I could see what exists on nat dot, that would be really nice. I think that would be really nice. Integer equality checking 1 equals 2. Okay, got it. So there's web docs for this. Okay. Like I tried on their website and they mostly sent me here. Where were we? Here. Core language. Okay, I guess we should go through this. I would imagine, movie. Basic notions and conventions. I don't think I care that much about that. Binders, definitions, conversion, variance, and the match constant. I like this. Okay, match case. Case item. I like that. Equation, pattern. Inductive eq. Inductive or. Inductive bool. Sure. I wonder what I should actually be doing. That's the real question. Okay, well that was a weird flip around. I wanted this. I wanted this. Settings. Sure, let's just try essential vocabulary maybe. Terms and types, commands and tactics. Okay, sure. Command. Sure, tactics. Yeah. Attributes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Generic attributes. Flags, options, and tables. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Haskell's practical. Like, Haskell's it's like Haskell's made to program. You know? Maybe bitmap. We'll think about it. I probably need to go for a little bit because I need to do stuff with the dog before it gets too late. Okay, what's this about? Binders. Uh-huh. Functions, fun and function types. For all or fun. Uh-huh. Okay. I don't really care about record types right now. Inductive types, sections. What are sections? Typing rules used at the end of a section. Functions and assumptions. That's where we were. Definitions. Let in. We understood that. I think maybe we should just continue. Maybe this is actually a more reasonable thing to continue. You would define arithmetic. Like I would have to define my own module, basically, like my own modulo. It's 20 degrees outside right now. Oh man, rough. Okay. You just meant addition? All right. Let's just keep going with this. We have x equals 10. Let's just say definition inc nat x nat nat. That's got to be return type, I'm guessing. Equals x plus 1. Sure. So if I say compute inc nat x, see what happens. Reference compute. Whoa, I didn't put the dot again. All me. Now I know what that means. It means I forgot a dot. Okay. Compute inc nat x equals 11. We get that. Okay. Compute 1 plus 1 is going to be really surprising. Is 2. Check TT. So TT is unit? Okay. Interesting. Plus equals nat.add expands to notation coq.init.piano.plus. Okay, cool. So that means I should be able to do compute plus 1 1. Really wish those keyboard shortcuts were working about right now. Okay, and then I could also check the type of plus, and it should give me nat to nat to nat, I would imagine. Cool. We're learning things. Because you love Haskell Rond. Yeah, sounds good, Bitmap. Thanks for, you know, trying to help my skill issues a little bit. I think I just need to play around with it some more, feel it out. Maybe if you're around tomorrow, we could see about some voice chatting if I don't figure out interesting things. Okay, inductive bool set. Okay, so let's read about inductive types. Why not? We're here to do all sorts of ridiculous things. Why not read about inductive types? Okay. I saw a thing. Inductive types and recursive functions. Okay. Inductive types. Defines one or more inductive types and its constructors. Coq generates induction principles depending on the universe that the inductive type belongs to. The induction principles are named ident rect, ident end, ident rec, and ident send. Obviously, which respectively correspond to on type, prop set, and S prop. Their types expresses structural induction recursion principles over objects of type ident. The constant ident end is always generated. Okay. The inductive command supports the universes polymorphic, template, cumulative, positivity, universes, matching attributes. Okay. Yeah, this is very in the weeds, like how the syntax actually works. It's a lot more like reading the Rust reference, if you've ever tried to read the Rust reference. Yeah. Where you're just like explaining how this works. It's like an actual reference for the language from a technical perspective. And that's more how this reads rather than like actually helping. So maybe our 50-page Coq in a Hurry PDF is actually our best bet at understanding anything. So check gives you a type, sure, but it says it actually checks whether a formula is well formed. I think that's helpful to know. Check nat to prop. Nat to prop is type. Oh, that's interesting. Check 3 is less than or equal to 6 is a prop. Check. Okay, so they have tuples. 3, 4. 3 equals 5. Who knows what the heck that's supposed to mean, but that's fine. Yeah. This is what it means to be in a hurry in this case. The notation AB is used for two purposes. The first is to indicate that the type of the expression A is the expression B. The second purpose, which will appear later, is to express that A is a proof of B. The notation can also be used in expressions we build if we want to be explicit about the type an expression should have. Check 3 equals 5 nat star prop. Yeah, okay, it's still just a tuple of 3 and 3 equals 5. Okay. Oh no, Nightshade has way more points than other people. Hi, puppy. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. I know. All your people left, huh? All your people left. It's so sad. All right. Yeah, he's just sad because I'm his least favorite person, probably. Not in the world, I don't think, but at least in the house. And that's who he's stuck with for 5 days, so. I, 5 days, so. 5 days. 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 5 Okay. Complex formulas can be constructed by combining propositions with logical connectives or other expressions with addition, multiplication, the pairing construct, and so on. You can also construct a new function by using the keyword fun, which replaces the lambda symbol of lambda calculus in similar theories. Sure. The following check command contains the description of a function that takes a number x of type nat as input and returns the proposition that x is equal to 3. The next check command contains a logical proposition, which can be read as for every natural number x, either x is less than 3 or there exists a natural number y, such that x equals y plus 3. Okay, so let's read that again. For every natural number x, either x is less than 3, sure, or there exists a natural number y, such that x equals y plus 3. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So if x is 1 and 2, 0, 1, and 2, then that's valid. Otherwise, y, there exists a natural number y where x equals y plus 3. Yeah, I get that, right? So the valid value for x is any natural number, and the valid value for y is essentially that y is at least... no, that's not how you would say that. I understand what it's saying. I don't know if I can explain it. Here, let's... Oh, you guys can actually see the theorem underneath. Check for all x nat, x is less than 3. Exists y nat x equals y plus 3. Okay. So it kind of seems like slash might actually be an or. Okay. Let me do a quick message check here. We'll get through a little bit more of this. I don't know how much practical stuff we're gonna do, but I think it's still fun to learn. The following check command illustrates the use of a let in construct. Yep, so just like OCaml, check let f equals fun x to x times 3 x. I'm guessing that's an actual multiplication, but in f3. Okay. Please note that some notations are overloaded. For instance, the star sign is used both to represent conventional multiplication on numbers and the Cartesian product on types, what we usually just think of as a tuple, I think is what that means. One can find the function hidden behind a notation by using the locate command. Okay. So locate, sure. The conditions for terms to be well-formed have two origins. First, the syntax must be respected, parentheses must be balanced, binary operators must have two arguments, etc. Second, expressions must respect a type discipline. The check command not only checks that expressions are well-formed, but it also gives the type of expressions. Okay? For instance, we can use the check command to verify progressively that some expressions are well-formed. Check and. Okay, cool. So and is a kind of like a logical and. Check and true, false. We obtain expects another argument of type prop, and it can be applied to the argument false. The notation ABC, yes. Yes, we get it. Okay, the last example shows that the notation / right? Is that what that is? I don't know. I always get those confused. Is an infix notation for the function, and you can check this by using the locate command. Okay, sure. Doesn't matter. You can also force the Coq system to evaluate an expression. Here's an example of evaluation. Compute let f equals fun x to x star 3 comma x in f3 9 3. So it is literally a multiplication. After executing this command, the function f is not defined. It was just defined temporarily inside the expression that was evaluated. Fair. Here f can be used only inside the expression f3. Okay, exercise on functions. Here we go. Write a function that takes 5 arguments and returns their sum. Use check to verify that your description is well formed. Use compute to force its computation on a sample of values. Okay, we should be able to do this. Okay, so we're just going to say here I guess I could do this 2 different ways, right? I could do it this way, or I could do it this way. Nat. Be like that. Compute. Add 5. I guess we'll need parentheses. Well, let's try it without parentheses first and see what happens. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, because we know that's going to equal 5. That's why I'm doing that. I don't have to think. We're already doing enough thinking. Yay, look at us. Freaking masters. Twitch chat as a clipboard. Perfect. I'm sure this happens to a lot of people. There's so many times where I just like put random things into like my message thread with my partner, and then I'll just be like, yeah, that's just for me. I just needed it somewhere. I needed it somewhere. All right. So this is a very intimate moment, Nightshade, that you put that in my Twitch chat. Okay. Evaluating expressions. We already did that. 2. Programming in Coq. In the Coq system, programs are usually represented by functions. Simple programs can be executed in the Coq system itself. More complex Coq programs can be transferred into programs. That's the response I was looking for. Simple programs can be executed in the Coq system itself. More complex Coq programs can be transformed into programs in more conventional languages and executed outside Coq. I think that would be really cool to do, of course, is to extract some of these things. You can define a new constant by using the keyword definition. Here is an example. Definition example 1 equals fun x net 2 x times x plus 2 times x plus 1. An alternative exactly equivalent definition could be definition example 1 x nat equals After executing one of these commands, the function can be used in other commands. I was just thinking about like how like there's no way this video would get monetized on YouTube. Not that I actually qualify for monetization, but it's just funny to think about. Yeah. And that is why I don't disagree with their idea of renaming the language. Or at least changing the pronunciation. But if we're just talking about Coke all the time, I don't know. I don't know what YouTube would do with that. After executing one of these commands, the function can be used in other commands. Check example 1. Nat to nat. Compute example 1 equals 4. Okay, very cool. I don't think we need to do that. We already defined a constant, actually. We didn't use let-in syntax. That's probably what we were supposed to do in exercise 1, but we didn't. Sometimes you may want to forget a definition that you just made. This is done using the reset command, giving as an argument the name you just defined. Very cool. That's totally fair. Moreover, if you want to see the definition of an object, you can use. Now I'm gonna probably accidentally say that sometime when I'm reading this. You can use the print command when using a specialized environment for developing your proofs, like Coq IDE or Proof General. You simply need to move the point of execution from one place of the document to another using arrows that are provided at the top of the working window. Yeah. Fair. Boolean conditional expressions. One of the basic predefined types of Coq is the type of Boolean values. This type contains two values, true and false. However, to use Boolean expressions fully, one needs to load a library called bool. This brings the definitions of Boolean conjunction, Boolean disjunction, Boolean negation, etc. Require import bool. Okay, if then else construct as in the following example. Compute if true, then 3, else 5. Cool. Also, like OCaml and SML. Knowing what functions are provided for this data type can be done using the command search pattern and search. Search pattern bool. Wow, look at this. False, true, neg b, impl b, orb, eq b, xor b. Okay, sorry about that. Got a little excited. Okay, nat.odd, nat.even. That's cool that they have those. Nat.less than or equal to, I'm guessing. But they don't have a meb, so maybe not. Nat.eq b. Maybe b just means Boolean. I'm not sure. Nat.testbit. Nat.ltbit. LTB. Okay. Maybe this isn't like the full thing. Crawdow, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. We are as complete noobs to theorem proving and everything. We are trying to learn us some COQ. We'll try out all the different names that they suggested. Okay. Computing with natural numbers. This is what we want. Require import arith. I think this is going to do it for us. Okay. Another of the basic predefined types of Coq is the type of natural numbers. Again, to use this data type fully, one needs to load a library called arith. Okay. Let's see if we can do that. I guess we don't need it there. Require import arith. Since dealing stick. I wrote a right instead of arith. Okay. Nice muscle memory. I like that. Yeah, sorry, no dark mode on this IDE, guys. Apologies. And I also just can't get this PDF to display in any reasonable way. So this is what this is. I mean, okay. Let me back that up for a second. Should we just do this? All right. That's 100 times better. Even with the black bar at the end, it's fine. Okay. Skill issue, as usual. Okay, require import arith dot. We did that. For natural numbers, numbers from 0 to infinity, there's another way to describe conditional computation. The idea is to express that every number satisfies one of two cases. We're literally doing what Rond told me to do. We're reading a 50-page PDF. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Rond. The idea is to express that every number satisfies one of two cases. Either it is 0 or it is the successor of another natural number p, and this is written SP. Thus 1 is actually S0, 2 is SS0, and so on. Very cool. Thus there are two cases for a natural number. Either it is 0 or it is the successor of another number. That makes sense? Expressing the distinction between the two cases is written as in the following function, which returns a Boolean value. This Boolean value is true exactly when the argument is 0. Definition is 0 in nat, match n with 0, otherwise SP equals SP to false, whatever, end. Okay. Oh, so we do need to do the end on our match. Let's just fix that right real quick. As if we're going to, we're still believing in ourselves that we're going to be able to write FizzBuzz in Coq. The expression match with end is called a pattern matching construct. Yes, we are familiar with such things. If n fits in the pattern 0, then the value of the expression is true. If n fits in the pattern SP, okay, yeah, we know how pattern matching works. Thanks for that. Okay. Pattern matching is used frequently to compute on natural numbers. Very cool. Oh, you can just print the definition of a function. That is really neat. Okay, let's just do that because that's really good to know. Print pred. We'll start with that. If only this was working. You know? If only. All right. Okay. How did it I feel like it didn't do this before, where it gave me all of the things that I'm printing. Okay, whatever. Okay, so print pred, it equals init.nat.pred. Okay. Print init.nat.pred. Okay. Freaking mouse. Arguments init. Okay, no, there it is. Init.nat.pred fun in nat match in with. Wow, neat. That's cool. That's very helpful. Argument scope is nat scope. The definition of pred uses the pattern matching construct to express that any number of the form S u will be mapped to u, and any number of the form 0 will be mapped to itself. Another feature that is used frequently to compute on natural numbers is recursivity. When defining a function using pattern matching, we are allowed to use the function that we are defining on the predecessor of the argument. Coq is very sensitive to recursive definitions, and we have to use a specific keyword to express that recursion will be used in the definition. This keyword is called fix point. Here's an example of a recursive function that adds the first natural numbers. Fixed point sum n equals match n with 0, 0 sp equals p plus sum np. Very cool. Okay. So fixed point is if you're doing a recursive function. Good to know. Let's not worry about recursive constraints right now, because realistically we're not going to be defining recursive functions per se unless they make us do it as an exercise. Oh, that's cool. Mm-hmm. Okay. Computing with lists. Okay. I'm a little bit confused about the whole require import arith dot, because in some ways it was like we didn't even use anything on arith dot. But sure. That's fine, right? They said something about the whole search pattern thing. Let's try using that real quick. That might not be the way that you do it, but we'll just pretend it is for a second. Didn't we do that somewhere up here where we searched pattern on something? Search pattern bool dot. Oh, okay. I get it. Never mind. Nice try. Okay, so they have a cons operator, basically. And list concatenation named app, which is plus plus. And there is a list processing function map that takes as inputs a function and a list of values and returns the list of results of this function applied to these values. Yeah. Okay, so map. Yeah. We get what map is. Okay, there we go. The Coq system provides a few tools to help find the function that has already been defined in the libraries. The first tool is the search pattern command. Okay, so this tells us how to use this. So let's do search pattern nat to nat to nat, actually, to start with. Search pattern nat to nat to nat. Do I need to put it in parentheses? Yeah, I do. Oh, do they? No. For a second I thought maybe they actually supported Emacs, all the other Emacs commands, but apparently not. Okay. Nat.modulo. Boom. Look at that nat.modulo. Take that. Take that, we can't use modulo because it's not real math or something like that. Oh, people are rolling their eyes right now that actually understand math. Okay. Let's see. Nat.min, nat.pow. I like this. Nat.add max sub mol. Init.nat.modulo. Modulo. It's a little modulo here. Okay. Nat.modulo. Okay, so now let's look at this. Compute x modulo. Oh, I need nat.modulo. Nat.modulo x 3. Exactly. Well, it might help if I could spell. We all know that I can't. Boom. It equals 1. So now we just need to know what is the equals thing. I thought it was just equals. Let's try this. Oh, there is the eq b. Oh yeah, we can just do search pattern nat to bool. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. So we do nat to bool, which is great. And then if we say print nat.eqb, and then we run that, boom. Love it. We get to see what eqb is. Okay. I already forgot what the other ones were. Let's look at this again. Come on. It does this sometimes. If I don't change anything, it gets mad at me and doesn't print what it's already printed. I don't understand. I don't understand how that works. Really, dude? Really? All right, it's fine. We'll just run to here. Okay. You're fine with that, but now you're just not fine running here. What if I do this? And then do this? There we go. I don't know why that works. Nat.testbit, LT, LE, EQ, LT. It is weird that they don't have like a more than, but I guess you just do. I guess that's interesting. I guess you'd have to like do it yourself by just doing a logical not or whatever. Yeah, interesting. Okay, that's fine. So let's just say, let's do this and say nat.eqb 0 and see what happens. False. Okay, awesome. And then we can do search pattern bool to bool. And what do we got? We got neg, bool eq, xorb, impl, or, and, okay. So obviously we just care about bool.eq b, or a bool eq. I imagine they're similar. Okay. But we don't actually care about that because we're doing pattern matching anyway. So maybe this will just work. So if we say nat.modulo x3, since I don't think they have an application operator, we'll just do this. Nat.eqb 0. I don't know if this works, but we'll find out. And oh, I'm hating not having my keybinds right now. I think this was it. Cute. FizzBuzz 3. Okay. Okay, so I guess we do still, you still need the guard, but I think that was the catch-all. No? Oh, it's this. Okay, if. Maybe you can't do that in pattern matches. I don't know. Let's look at... What was it? Let's actually print eq-bool and see if this is like a nice easy pattern match. Really? I thought that was it. Nope. If b1, then if b2, then true, else false, else if. Okay. That's not very helpful, is it? Let's look at nat eq b again. Match M with... Interesting. Okay, so let's just think about this. Match X with end. That part looks fine. But it seems like we can't do like an if. Oh yeah, we have the whole... We have the really good reference documentation and we have matches. So let's look at this. So here's variance. Sure. Match X with definition by cases. Multiple and nested pattern matching and chapter for the definition of the general form. Okay. 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 Understood. Match B as X, return or with, oh dear, true, false. All right, it seems like they just have simple pattern matches as far as I can tell. Kind of seemed like it. Graphle, sure. Huh. Maybe we need to do... Oh, that's how we could do this one. We should just do this without that. We'll do it this way. So instead of that, we're going to say match nat.modulo x3, comma, nat.modulo x5. This is how we're going to do it. 0, 0 is going to be FizzBuzz. I don't know why it took me so long to realize this. 0, comma, I think I can do this, is fizz. Oh, is there... I don't have to do anything after each one, right? No. Okay. Buzz, and I don't know what string cast is going to be, but let's just try this, see if it works. Really? Maybe I can't do this and I have to do something like this. I mean, there might be so many problems with this, who even knows? Nope, it just hates me. Or does it just need a dot somewhere? Did I do an end dot? I did. Huh. Match X with true or... No, it's just guard. It could be the WTF, you think? I tried that one. No, you mean just like I tried replacing this with just this. Oh, it's fat arrows. It's fat arrows. These are supposed to be fat arrows. I can't type. Give me a second. The Peter Alexander. What's up? What do you mean now this? I mean, this is awesome. Nothing wrong with this. Okay, so definition, they were not happy. The reference net.module. Oh, yeah, that's fair. What about this? Nope, still doesn't like me. No interpretation for string FizzBuzz. Okay, yeah, I have no idea how you're actually supposed to do this. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna take off this. I'm gonna guess it can just infer that I want a net. Yeah, okay. That's a very fair thing to say, Peter. The Peter Alexander. Okay. Interesting. Don't know how to do strings. Let's see. Basic notions. Can I just search for a string here? String. Okay, this sounds like a bad choice. Let's try X and Y. Okay. Yeah, I would think numbers do work better. But let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get this to work. Close scope, open scope, string scope. Interesting. Okay, sure. Use double quotes for string literals. Compute high percent string dot. Okay. Do we need to do this? Is it going to be happy now? End expected after branches in term match. I mean, I did do this. Oh, okay. We don't want the dot there, right? I forgot about that. That was me. I had my cursor in the wrong place. Unknown scope delimiting key string. Okay. Oh, I think that's the whole scope string thing that they did. Okay, let's just try this. Require import strings.string. Open. No, they had the high.string before that. We'll just try this first and then see what happens. No, it still hates me. Okay. What if I just have this here? Are you going to give me the same error? No interpretation for string FizzBuzz. Okay, that's fine. Close scope, string scope. Okay. Sure. I guess we can try open scope, string scope, just in case it matters somehow. Open scope, string scope. I don't know if I have to close it or if it will just like let me do whatever I want. Hey, absolute winner. All right. Oh my God. This is hilarious. Okay. All right, let's do it this way because it'll be kind of nicer. I'm guessing since it's like OCaml, let's see. I need. What's up, Cobb? Yeah, we're doing something mini confusings. So we're using the Coq theorem prover. If you don't know, it's a dependently typed. Well, it's a theorem prover with a dependently typed language that they call Galena, but they pretty much always just call it Coq. They are considering, for some reason, renaming the language, or at least changing the way that we pronounce it. But for now, we still say Coq, and it's just the French word for rooster, in case people don't know. And it's, you know, with a nice French accent, it probably sounds a little bit better, but who knows? Anyway, oh yeah, let's do a map because I think that would be cool anyway. Let's see. They just told us how to do a map. It was in the PDF, I think. I think the PDF explained lists. There we go. Require import list dot. We can do that. Let's do it actually. We don't need it there. We just need it here. Awesome. 1 second, message check. All right, we're good. And let's do a list compute map. Okay, so we could do this, sure. Do they not have like a list literal syntax that's different than this? It seems like you literally just do cons, basically. Yeah, it's fair. All right, I'm assuming that I can do it this way. Let's try. Oh wait, I'm being dumb. 1 second. Definition tests equals 3, 5. This is much easier. 15, 6, 6, 10, 1. Now we didn't do what we usually do when we did WTF, but we'll just deal with it for now. And then all we should have to do is say map FizzBuzz tests. All right. The reference tests was not found. What did you not like about my tests? The term 1 has type nat while it is expected to have type list nat. Oh, do we need the nil at the end? Okay, I think we need the nil at the end. Let's see what happens. Yep, we need the nil at the end. Interesting. That is very interesting. Let's see what this actually is. Huh. Okay. Nil is defined as a list. Not what you would be expecting, but I guess it makes sense in the way that old lists and other things, like this is from, what do we say? Is it 83? 83, something like that? Maybe it was 93. I don't remember. I mean, if we think about nil in things like old lists, scheme, etc., it's just an empty list. Right? Yeah. Kind of an interesting way of doing it, but that's cool. We can deal with that. Let's try this. All right. All right, so interesting formatting here, but we'll deal with it. FizzBuzz FizzBuzz, FizzBuzz, WTF, nil. Okay, let's see if we can actually, can we get a gnat? Let's see if we can get a gnat to, see, this is pretty sick to have in the engine, like in the system. I'm assuming that it's just a string, but I guess I didn't actually, let's look at check. Check FizzBuzz. What would you have expected the type of nil to be? Probably null. Like nil and null are like, or itself, like nil. Like, it was a little surprising for it to be an empty list, even though that is kind of like how it's defined in other languages. But yeah, it's a good question. A lot of times the type of null is like its own thing. A lot of languages, right? So yeah, and just so people know, in case, you know, you may be coming from like much more knowledge than me, alchemichanist, but you know, nil and null are kind of interchangeable in a lot of programming languages. And by interchangeable, I mean some languages usually have nil and some languages have null, etc. Does the nil being that have something to do with the mathematical set? Yeah, I think that's totally fair. I think that's totally fair, Peter. Totally. And if you don't want me to call you Peter, I can call you something else, but just shortening things. So yeah, good questions. I think it's reasonable enough. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, it makes a lot of sense, especially for the time period that it came from, and as a like a functional, like functional roots, functional language, right? I think what I would have expected is instead of even having the word nil, that they would have had like some other syntax for an empty list, and then I wouldn't even like see the word nil. So I was just kind of surprised to see it at all, to be honest. But yeah, it's a great point. Mid 80s, let's check because I keep forgetting. 1989. I was 4 years old. Let's see, I wasn't even 4 because of the date. I was 3 years old. Almost 4. Late 80s. When we thought things were just going to get better and better all the time. That's pretty much the 90s, but yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, we were doing search pattern nat to string. I love this search pattern business. It's so freaking cool. I don't understand the IDE why it does this. I'm going to try popping out messages and see if it does anything different. Nope, it didn't. I don't really understand why it won't just print the thing that I asked it to print. Just because it's already been done. It's like Google, but you have to use it through. All right. Maybe I'm too excited about it. You're right, Movie. If there was a better interface, all I'm saying is if there was a better interface, it's pretty nice to have it directly in the system rather than, you know, some external resource. It still won't do it. Okay. We'll do something different right here. Maybe some spaces is enough. We'll see. We'll play with this. Nope. Okay. Print nil. Why? What the hell? Why not? Okay, good. We printed nil. We love it. Now let's see if we can get this to print. Oh my God, you effing bastard. Why won't you just print? Just because I did something else before? Jesus. Really? Nothing? Does that mean there's nothing? Sounds good, Nightshade. See you, dude. Enjoy. Get some food. I need to end pretty soon, but I was very surprised to get this far. I did not think I was actually going to get FizzBuzz done first day. I mean, granted, we're close to 3 hours in, but we spent the first hour just literally bullshitting. So, you know, I'm very surprised. It's not like I'm not patting myself on the back exactly. It's just like, it's actually easier than I expected. That's really my point. I mean, it makes, you know, at first I could have gotten hung up on the fact that I couldn't do like a guard syntax with conditionals. But obviously like the match on a tuple is pretty reasonable and easy to do if you don't have those conditionals in your match syntax anyway. Okay, so let's just see if there's any way to turn a nat into a string in Coq. Let's see if GPT knows anything. How do I get a string from a nat in Coq? Nat to string 3. Oh, no, okay. Function to convert a nat to a string. Fixed point nat to string in nat. Match n with 0. I don't like you. I understand why they're doing it this way, because the way that it works, but I think this is really stupid. Okay. 0, 0, s plus plus nat string n plus plus. Okay, let's just, I guess this is what we're gonna do. Let's just see what this prints. All right, should we just see what it prints at least? We might as well. It's hilarious. Okay. Let's see if this is even valid Coq. It is. Compute nat to string 3, sure. Keyboard shortcuts aren't working. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Moomy. That's exactly what we expected it to print. But like what the heck? Okay, so let's just think about this. How can we fix GPT's absolute failure? We could ink every time, right? We could literally just like add as we go along, but that doesn't make sense. No, because we still have the problem. Oh, Jesus. How are we supposed to do this? I don't think there's actually a way. I don't know if there's actually a way to do this. Annoying. Let's see. I'm usually nice to the AI, but I'm pretty upset right now. Do the conversion to digits yourself, yeah. Explore the ASCII module in Coq. Okay. How could I do this with the ASCII module in Coq? DNAT to ASCII match D with. Okay. I mean, sure. Pretty much. Okay. All right, let's just copy this whole thing and see if it actually works. Okay, fixed point nat to ASCII string, if n is less than or equal to 10, then string dot empty string digit to ASCII n. Okay, okay, string dot empty string. Okay, sure. Digit to ASCII n, that's this thing. Else let QR equals, oh, I see. Okay, this might actually work. I think this might work. Okay. Term expected. Oh, handle invalid digits as needed. No, this looks fine. Term expected after / the reference ASCII was not. Oh, I forgot to import. That's me. Require import ASCII. Yeah. You're on it, Cobb. You're on it. How'd the Rust go, by the way? I saw that you were doing some more Rust today. I can't remember what you were working on. Very cool. But you're happy there. Expected term expected after. Okay. I don't know what they're actually doing. What they're actually expect. Is this supposed to be division? I don't actually know what this is supposed to be. Let's try this. Oh, it's supposed to be div mod. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, good call, Moomy. I'm pretty sure we don't. Okay. So let's think about this. Div mod would be search pattern. It would be nat2 nat star nat, right? Does that look right? I don't know how good their search pattern is. Nat.divmod. Good call. Okay. So let's just take out their infix. We could define that, but I'm not going to bother. It's easier to just do this. I shouldn't need parens. Okay. It still hates something about it. The term in has type nat while it is expected to have type string. Okay. Where? Where are you talking about it? Nothing like this IDE, huh? Maybe we should wrap. Let's see what it's like with wraps. There was a wrap option somewhere. Preferences. Editor. Dynamic word wrap. Yeah, that's better, I think. We'll find out if it's better. Okay. At least we can see everything written, whether or not it makes sense. Okay, right here. If in, oh, okay. If n is less than 10. So this is just an LEB. So let's just do nat.leb n10. Is there any other things we can catch before we run this yet again? The term has type string while it is expected to have type ASCII. Okay. ToString. Okay. String dot empty string. Let's just check string dot empty string. Why is it expected to have type ASCII? Let's see. Digit to ASCII, dnat ASCII. Oh, okay, because it's expecting. Okay. String dot empty string. String. So I'm guessing these are like casts. Or it's a constructor of characters, maybe? Maybe it's characters. Yeah, exactly, Akari. Yeah. Yeah, it's a theorem proving language, basically. Yeah. A theorem prover. And we're trying to solve FizzBuzz in it, which we kind of already did, except the only thing, I actually did fine, except I just don't know how to get a string from from a nat. Which I might just give up on, but we'll see what happens. I mean, what the part I mean, it is kind of weird. That's a good idea. Okay. Yeah. Even though I fixed several things, we'll see. We'll see what GPT says. Digit to ASCII in. Okay, so they didn't change anything here. That's still DNAT ASCII. Then they're saying string digit to ASCII in string.empty string. I don't know if they're right, but we'll find out. I mean, I should actually just look up what string actually does. That might help. I think what they have it as here, and then here, which I think makes sense. String digit to ASCII in string.empty string. Nope, they don't even have this string. Okay. Okay, cool. It seems to be happy with that line at least. The term nat.divMod in 10 has type nat to net star nat, which is not a co-inductive type. Okay. All right. Now they didn't tell me to use nat.divMod, so I don't know for sure if they're going to see this. Probably won't print again. I don't understand. I don't understand what the deal is here, but they don't. Let's just do this and see if I can get an error. Yeah, okay, love that. Now will you print again? Will you just, there we go. init.nat.divMod. Okay. Oh wait, nat.divMod is nat star nat. Is that right? Nat.divMod in 10. No, that's not right. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, right. I probably do need to learn that. I don't actually know. In case people thought that me just skipping over that meant I knew something. No, that's the problem. It's actually just that, like, I should learn what a co-inductive type is, but the problem is actually that nat.divMod in 10 is actually returning this. It's still expecting more things, and I don't know why. So let's look at what nat.divMod actually does. Okay. Divmod xyqu return, oh, and a struct x. Okay, sure. I don't know what the struct x part is, but it's fine. Returns a nat star nat, which is a tuple. Match x with 0 qu, sx match u with 0 divmod x y s q. Oh Jesus, I have no idea what that means. Okay. I thought maybe I could figure it out, but it's the way, you know, since everything is like mathy and these are just successors, it's a little confusing. I mean, I could try if I really tried hard, but I feel like that's not helpful. It's not actually going to help me do anything. So, what I'm thinking of doing is I bet I can do, let's look at this again. Nat.div. What if I just do nat.div and nat.modulo? Like this. Let's see if this works. Arguments not.div mod. What? The reference? Oh god, I always type module. Okay. I'm pretty close to giving up on this one. Because it's not like I know what I'm proving right now. If you understand the definition right, you think I can do nat.divmod xy00. Okay. Are used for the iteration stuff? I think they are. We could try that real quick. But I think it still might have an actual problem outside of that. Okay. nat.divmod xy00. I think the actual function itself might be the oh my god, I'm being dumb. Nat.divmod x10. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, we're back to the exact same thing as when I had it before. Okay. Recursive definition of nat to ASCII string is ill-formed. In environment, nat to ASCII string, nat to string, and nat. Recursive called nat as a principal argument of equal to 1. In, not x. Oh god, you're right. You're right. I still think I'm gonna get the same error, but maybe did I do in? Oh, I did x before too, didn't I? It still didn't work. It's still the same error. In nat, q nat, or nat. Okay. Recursive call to nat to ASCII string has principal argument equal to q instead of a subterm of n. Recursive definition is okay. Just thinking through it. Is there anything I want to change about this, or do we just want to give up? I don't know. I might just give up. I'm just gonna give it this since we were able to mostly use what it said. Let me just double check. In divmod 10, and we did nat.divmod in 10.00. Okay. GPT is such full of shit. It's just so funny. Append. Okay, sure. I think it's just changing it a little bit. I don't think this is actually anything meaningfully different. I mean, we can try it, but I don't think it's actually going to do anything. Oh, right. We'll have to change this again. Yeah. Okay. Oh. I probably shouldn't have done that. Nat.leb. So then we're back to this again. Yeah. I mean, this is mostly what they changed. They didn't... I just don't think I don't think GPT is going to be able to figure this one out. All right. Neither fizz nor buzz. Good enough. I'm not going to lose sleep over the fact that we don't have a stringify number thing, personally. You guys might, but I'm not going to. Okay. Let's run this again. Make sure that it looks good. Moomy. I'm sorry, Moomy. I know. We'll never be able to sleep again. I know. All right, sick. Hey, you know what? Did we stringify our nat? No, we didn't. But we did do a pretty good FizzBuzz. And some versions of FizzBuzz, you don't even have to stringify that argument. So, I mean, I don't know. It's not so bad. All right, awesome. We've been going for 3 hours. I think this is pretty cool. This is a scratch buffer. Let's save it. Let's see. We're gonna have to do some things. We're gonna have to. Oh Jesus, that's the wrong thing to hit. No, stop this. iTerm, why are you even effing open? I don't want you to be open. All right. We need to do some things. We're still in OCaml land. Let's just kill this session. Get a new one. We haven't even made the directory or anything. Okay. Let's see. CD. Let's do a little MTOL. Let's do this. All right. Now I'm going to use a graphical thing in order to save this into my system. You guys can't see this part, but I'm literally having to go through a file tree right now, and it is frustrating. Let me just put it that way. I think I'm going to try to get this into Emacs later and see how bad it is. That way we don't have to be blinded and, you know, we can actually have reasonable commands. FizzBuzz, I don't actually know what they're, I'm guessing, okay, well it just says Coq source code. Let's just try saving without an extension and see what happens. It's just FizzBuzz. Okay. I'm guessing it's Coq, but it's .v. Did not expect that. .v. All right, so let's do a file save as and add a .v to that. There we go. Guessing it saved both. It's fine that I had random OCaml stuff in there. Same file extension as VLang. Yeah, what the heck, V? V stole it. Hey, you know what? We did FizzBuzz. I'm pretty happy with that. that's pretty cool. I don't know if we're going to do more Coq tomorrow or if we're just going to get into Agda. I'll have to think about it. I think I might want to get into Agda and leave the world of Coq behind at this point. I'm happy that we played around with it. I actually think there's some cool ideas in it. Obviously, we didn't actually use it for what it's usually used for. But we have a... we're pretending that this check right here means we made a mathematically correct FizzBuzz. You know, I mean, it's kind of true, right? But anyway, that's where we ended up. I'm pretty happy with that. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, right. A web server in Coq. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think we're gonna pass that one. We're not even going to attempt that one. We'll see what Agda's like. Agda is still pretty darn abstract, if I remember right. It's still mostly used for proofs, I believe. I think the only one in the dependently typed languages week that we're actually going to be able to do proper programming stuff in, if you will, is going to be Idris, but we'll find out. I've never used Agda. I have no effing clue. We'll find out next time. So anyway, thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for the chats, the questions, and for bearing with what was definitely something different. And I think it's good. We can say we did it, right? We can put it on our resume. That's the thing that actually matters. So next time, most likely we'll get into Agda. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be doing a bunch of random streams this weekend, not necessarily super programming related. We're probably just gonna do some just chatting stuff like that. Mostly tomorrow morning, going to be setting up my office some more, trying to clean up a little bit, trying out different cameras and equipment, stuff like that. I could only choose 3, Moomy, you know? I could only choose 3. It's why there's no F sharp. It's why there's no crystal. It's why there's no... Yeah, I pretty much did all the lists that I care about. So, you know. Honestly, I also chose these things based on things that were in my head. So it definitely has the bias of what I am familiar with. And even though, like, you know, as you know, you've been here, but like for those that don't know, like I haven't really written any of these languages before. Bitmap coming in with the slam. Kuka's not even dependently typed, Moomy. What are you talking about? All right. Just kidding. Bitmap doesn't sound like that. Yeah, they'll be like this somewhat. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine. We just want to check it out, right? We want to check it out. We'll see what it's all about. Okay, cool. So anyway, if you are hanging out and you don't follow, you want to continue the dependently typed thing, you can send me a follow. If you want to hang out on Discord and you already aren't, I might be on later tonight. I don't know. It's already pretty late. I mean, it's only 7:30, but kind of late. I might be on tonight to set up Coq and Emacs, but most likely I'm not doing Coq again, so probably not for now. I mean, as in, again, for this series. I mean, it would be fun to try other proofs out sometime, maybe. So I might be in voice just to hang out. Who knows? Later. We'll do the office setup stream in the morning, and I'll be gone kind of midday, and then afternoon. I'm on Eastern time, US, by the way. But we'll do Agda most likely tomorrow. If you want to catch other series, previous videos, etc., YouTube's not a bad place for that. If you just want to check out all the languages we've done and the code we've written in them, that's the GitHub. And if you want stream notifs and generally bad boomer takes, you can follow me on that place. Let's see, who should we raid? Who's going right now? There's nobody with like... Let's see. Let's see if there's anybody worth raiding. I don't know if I've ever raided Allie. Is there any like nerdy ones out there? Any functional programming streams? Just me, of course. Any Haskell? None. All right. Here we are. Stu Squared. How's it going? Yeah, it's the end of the stream, man. We did some Coq. Next time, we're doing Agda. I'm a total noob to all these things. Okay, so... but yeah, the VOD will be on here. But yeah, join us for Agda. Let me know. You can. I'm sure you can help. If you're familiar with this stuff, you're going to be helpful. Yeah, no functional streamers, I know. Kind of sucks. Lots of game streamers, which is great, but I don't know. We're just going to tell them that, yeah, sweet. Neither am I. So come join. Come join. We're on week 4 of 12 languages in 4 weeks, and it's all the dependently typed goodness. So hang out with us. All right, I guess we'll just raid. We'll raid this one. We'll choose random, somewhat large streamer to raid. Yeah, I write Clojure full time. That's what I write at work. It's a fun language, you know, and definitely into all the functional programming goodness, though. Really like the strongly typed languages, of course. OCaml, Haskell, all that stuff. I love all that stuff. We'll probably do a lot of that. For Advent of Code, we're going to take the languages that I actually want to use from this tour, and we're going to choose the languages that we do that way. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. So you should hang out with us for that too. So anyway, yeah, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Glad to include you in our fun functional thing. Me and another streamer, he's an OCaml streamer. We hang out here if you want to join the Discord. So that's that. Do not backseat Allie, okay? Do not backseat her. All right, we're gonna raid now. See you guys.